Hello there everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Hafiz Tarot, and in today's reading we are looking at who is reaching out to you. We're going to see who this person is, what the purpose of this reaching out is, and what may progress from there, or what your energies will be as you interact with this person. But we have 3 piles here for you today. We have pile 1 with this cute little clear quartz point. Pile 2, you have an obsidian piece of glass, and pile 3, you have a green calcite. So take a moment, take a few deep breaths, and I'll be ready for your reading whenever you are. Hello there, pile 1. If you chose this cute little clear quartz point, then we have a reading here for you about who's going to reach out. I keep calling this cute little, and you know what, it's funny, I'm not sure if this person is either cute or has called you cute before, but regardless, we're gonna see who is reaching out to tell you something. Let's start with the oracles you got. We have the burned bridge, number 1. This could be somebody that you either burned bridges with, or that is from your past, or you might be burning bridges with them, I'm not sure. We also have number 17, inspiration, and I have to block this off. We have inspiration, stimulation, mastery, and creative flow. This is a muse to you. Somebody who inspired you a lot. I really feel it's you, pile 1, that they inspired you. Because you can't tell because I have to block it off, but she's reading a book. And what that makes me think of is somebody who really, like, they get your imagination going. So you may have had a lot of fantasies about them, or you may have had, like, I feel like they just inspired you. Like you either wanted to be their friend or more than a friend, or maybe something about the way they walk, talk, dress. Something about them was just, it really ignited your soul. This could have been a past crush. I'm not really seeing a past relationship, though I guess you could see it that way. But what I'm looking at is here in her mind. This is, these are the masks that represent drama and theater, but I'm also seeing like a page, and like maybe you used to write about this person a lot, or whether that was music or poetry or just stuff in general. If it was within the theater, they may have inspired you to act a certain way because they reawakened that within you. But this person was a muse to you. They were a source of inspiration. Number 17 lets me know that this could have been from like when you were really young. It doesn't have to be 17 years old, but definitely closer to that age than whatever age you are now. Let's see. We also have Cancer Spirit, kinship. Multiple generations gather around the table. In your mind's eye, imagine your ancestors welcoming you to the table with acceptance. Whether or not your actual family provides a feeling of belonging, draw strength from your visualization of emotional support and unconditional love. I feel like you had a kinship with this person. Like there was a sense of you two being very similar, or you really bonded. I feel like you used to at the very least be very good friends. Like you were vulnerable with this person. You got along very well. You were comfortable with each other, whoever this person is. I'm actually not getting too much of the family here. I feel like they could have Cancer placements, but I don't want to say they felt like family either. It's more that you were very familiar with them. So I feel like this could have been like a childhood friend or a friend from the past, somebody you could have gone out to dinner with frequently. Or you could know them through family friends as well. Like it's that situation if you grew up together. Yeah, this person is very familiar to you. And then you got 2 animal cards. We have Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery, number 8. And Badger Spirit, Be Fearless and Bold, number 4. It's interesting that we have 4 and 8 because when you multiply 4 by 2, you get 8. So whoever this person is, they either depleted your energy or added to your energy, and there was no in between. I want to say one of you was the Bobcat Spirit and one of you was the Badger Spirit. So one of you was more bold and fearless and you definitely took on the world, and the other person was very mysterious. So I feel like when you two got together, it was like the best of both worlds. Like I'm not sure if you were the more introverted one. You may have been if you were a writer or an artist of some sort that was inspired by this person, and they were the fearless and bold one. So yeah, I feel like they were this Badger Spirit and you were this Bobcat Spirit, where you were very mysterious and you didn't open up to a lot of people, and they were definitely much more bold and outgoing and outrageous. I feel like, yeah, this person is from your past. I feel like it's childhood with 17 here. You may have known them in school, You may have grown up with them and you burned this bridge a long time ago. So the fact that they're coming through right now, I am getting the sense that they've seen what you've been up to. I feel like honestly, it's pure curiosity. I don't think they're wanting to start anything because it's been so long since you've seen them. You don't even know who they are anymore. They don't know who you are anymore. They might ask about what creative activities you are up to, like if you're still writing or if you're still creating music, if you're still in the theater, like they would want to know what you're up to. But what's really drawing them to you is this kinship. I feel like whatever connection you had with this person, they've never really been able to find it with anybody else. Or if they have, it wasn't on the level that you and this person were. Honestly, I feel like they're looking at the situation through rose-colored glasses as to where you have left this behind so long ago. If you still have remnants of the work that they used to inspire with you, like if you still look back at your old notebooks or your old files or whatever, you may think of them from time to time, but honestly, I don't think you and this person have anything to do with each other anymore. I don't really think you even see them in passing. You might live in different places. They might just find your social media account or something. Or like I said, if you have family friends, you could meet them at a family function or some part of the community where everybody gathers. I'm getting very neutral vibes from this as well. So I feel like when you do hear from this person, you're not gonna be in a defensive space because quite honestly, pile one, you've healed a lot from this, and I think depending on how much you have had to heal from this person will determine how open you are to whatever it is they have to say. I'm not seeing any way, shape, or form that they might reach out to you because I am seeing like pen and paper here. It could be through text. I feel like it will be through words, like written words. So definitely like an email, text, maybe messaging through whatever social media platform they want to message you through. This person will attempt to reach out. I feel like you'll be surprised to know they still have your number or email, depending on what the situation is, especially if you yourself have been through so many phone numbers or if you've gone through so many life changes. Because this badger spirit has little flowers here, I'm wondering if they come offering gifts or offering like, kind words. Meanwhile, you're this bobcat spirit with these very suspicious eyes. I feel like you're not going to trust them. And I don't blame you, pile one, especially because I feel like whoever this person is, you kind of really don't care anymore. It might be nice to catch up, but I'm getting such neutral vibes. Like I'm trying to tap into the heart to see how you'll feel. And it's like, you know? So yeah, but it's interesting because I feel like you used to have a very intense connection with them. The fact that you had to burn this bridge, I feel like they want to remend it. And I guess we'll look into the tarot to see exactly why that is. But there's like, I'm trying to tap into this and I'm getting nothing from you toward them. So I don't know. This could be a friendship. This could be a crush situation. I feel like it was crush, honestly. I feel like you put them on such a pedestal and they let you down. So you were like, yeah, this isn't healthy for me anymore. And you had to let it go. I feel like it was that kind of situation. You might even hesitate to call it a crush anymore because you knew what it was. It was infatuation. I'm not sure whether you ever told them or not. Regardless, I feel like they knew that you two had a bond. And I feel like that's part of the reason you were so attached to them. And because you entrusted them with like so much of your heart and they wouldn't reciprocate it or return it or they didn't care, whatever the situation was with them, you had to burn that bridge. You were like, yeah, I can't be in this anymore. It's unhealthy. But I feel like they never really wanted to let it go. And that's why they keep coming back. This could be cyclical. I feel like you may see them from time to time, or you may hear of them from time to time. Like maybe every few years they reach out to see if you're ready. And again, we'll read into why they care so much. I feel like they might just be lonely, especially depending on what age you are and what stage in life you guys are. This person has not settled down. Regardless of who they have as a partner right now, they have not settled down. They may think they have settled down, their heart hasn't settled. So I'm not sure if they're trying to see you as a potential person. If so, I feel like you would really hate that. I feel like you would get angry if that was the case, if they were trying to rekindle any form of flame that used to be there. Because it's like, nah, the wick is all burnt out. There's nothing here. But I'm going to get some astro dice for you, pile one. I wasn't planning on using them. But honestly, I'm trying to figure out what this person wants. Like, you're over it. You've been over it. Because it is one, I'm wondering if they could have been like your first love, or you would have considered them your first love, your first crush, or something to that extent. This could have been the first person you gave your heart away to. It could also be first of anything else, depending on what the extent of this relationship was. So take that only if it resonates. Like maybe your first date, your first kiss, your first whatever. They were your first something. And your first something will always leave an impact on you in any way, shape, or form. Like you might have, I know some people find that hard to admit. Like I feel, I don't know, people have mixed reactions about that. But the first person will always have some sort of impact on you. Let's just put it that way. So this is part of the reason, yeah, I feel like you're still attached. So we have 7th house. Yeah, you were definitely into the, you probably thought you would end up in a serious relationship with them, maybe even marriage. We have Pisces. They could have Pisces placements, or you could have Pisces placements. North Node. You could both have Pisces in the North Node, or maybe there's going to be some aspect of Pisces on the North Node, and this will feel like destiny. And I feel like they have impacted you for the better in some way, shape, or form. Not sure how. Maybe they really made you see relationships for what they are. They made you get a clear sense of what it is that you want in a partner and what you don't want. Yeah. But there's an aspect of fantasy to this, because we have Pisces, and Pisces rules the imagination, as does Cancer to some extent, but not as deeply as Pisces, because you're very in your head about this person. And with them reaching out to you now, like I said, I feel like it's cyclical. They may have reached out before and they're going to do it again. I don't know how long it's been, but there's definitely a pattern here. It could be every 4 years, honestly. Maybe they did it 4 years after you burned this bridge, and then another 8 years after you burned this bridge. So now we're coming up on like the 12th year since you burned this bridge. So watch out for those patterns. These people aren't aware that they have these patterns. This person is, they might give the notion that they are enlightened, or that they've grown and have spiritually evolved, and I believe they have, but nowhere near as deeply as you, pile 1. So let's go ahead and move on to the tarot, because yeah, I'm curious to see what this person wants, because there's such a sense of neutrality here. I feel like you yourself have really learned to cultivate that within yourself, pile 1, where you don't want people to affect you the way they used to, where you don't want them to cause a reaction within you. You really worked hard on this, and I'm very proud of you, pile 1. Because I feel like in the past, this person could have really riled you up, or have caused some sort of emotion within you, and you would have not handled it that well. So let's see what's going on here. Top row is going to be them. Bottom row is going to be you. And right now it's raining, so I'm not sure if you can hear the wind or the rain, but that's what that background noise is. We have the Lovers, Aphrodite. Yeah, they want to rekindle the connection. This is them. 4 of Wands, Hestia. This is a wedding, but it also lets me know they felt very at home with you. So I'm not sure if they're trying to look for somebody to settle down with and they're considering you. That's the biggest thing that keeps coming through. And I'm not sure why, because it feels very calculated. Like, are they literally going through their phone to check their options? Like, I don't know. Let's see. We have King of Wands, Kronos. Kronos is the Titan of time, I want to say. I will look in the book to make sure this is right. But they're very charismatic. They have a lot of fire energy, but they're very charismatic. They could have their rising in a fire sign, or, I don't know, very strong fire placements. We also have the Moon, subconscious stuff. They're hiding something. They will not reveal themselves entirely. And Knight of Cups. Yeah, they want to date you. They want to try this again. They want whatever they couldn't give you back then, they want to try and give you now. We have Temperance back of the deck with Artemis. At one point, they saw you as a sister figure, because whenever I see Artemis, I think of her as a sister of Apollo. This is definitely like the sis, the big sis figure to me. So maybe at one point they didn't see you romantically, but I feel like they've been keeping tabs on something of yours. I don't know if you have a public profile or if they just follow your socials, but like slowly and surely they've been looking back at your old text messages or like your old work if they used to read it, and like it's like they're falling for you on a very distant scale. It's almost like whatever they did to you to inspire you to make them fall for them, you're doing to them without meaning to. And that's very odd. It's like this is karma for them because they're smitten with you or they're trying to win you back over. It's so odd. But it feels, I'm not sure if you're going to give this person a chance or not, pile one. Because like I said, the energy I'm tapping into, and I feel like this is yours, is very neutral. So let's clarify this with the Wild Unknown Tarot. This is going to be you. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're looking at this from a very... You're using your discernment for sure. To clarify the Four of Wands, all you think about is how much they let you down. 2 cards for Kronos. Honestly, you might give them a chance. With the Nine of Cups, this is feel good emotions. This is a wish fulfillment. You're aware this is a wish fulfillment many years too late. Many years too late. If you, like once upon a time, so long ago, you may have wished for this. And honestly, I feel like you're going to say yes just to honor your past self with the Queen of Pentacles here. You're going to be very grounded about it. You're going to be very logical. You might just go out to eat and catch up, honestly, because this is also what Earth energy is. It's just very practical. You might catch up. You might talk about things. This is a very old wish fulfillment. This wish fulfillment took a long time. And I feel like you're at the very least going to honor it. Depending on who this person is, I think like you're curious about what they're up to too. Or if like they can give you a leg up in something. Because I see you focused on literally anything else right now besides love. So to clarify the Moon. Strength. Oh, I love this. You have overcome your bullshit. And you're hoping they do too. Honestly, I feel like they haven't. But you're strong, pile one. Like I said, you've done so much healing. You've overcome so much. I feel like whatever they try to throw at you, they won't be able to put it past you. Because you're like... dude, bruh, whoever this person, they don't have to be a man, but this is what I'm thinking. It's like, bruh, no, I'm not that person anymore. I think I'm saying bruh because like I said, they used to see you as like a sister figure, but that's changed. And then the Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Honestly, you're gonna give this a shot. Like, you're not gonna be emotionally invested, and you're not even gonna, like, you have no emotional investment in this, but you're curious and you're gonna see where it goes. Back of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna see where it goes. Like, you might entertain them. Honestly, pile one, I feel like if you do, don't make them an only option. Don't make them like the only person. And I typically don't say this, but because of the past energy, I feel like this person, I hate saying it this way, but they didn't reciprocate what you were feeling. You could see it as friend zoning you. And yeah, I feel like you're gonna try. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's go on a date. Let's see where this goes. Let's at the very least talk. Because I feel like there is some sort of... I don't want to say you're trying to get vengeance. You just want to see yourself in this person. It's weird what I'm trying to say. You want to see what you want to see your old self in this person. That yearning, that longing, that... you know, you want them to put you on the pedestal that you had put them in so long ago. This is you trying to make up for all the hurt that they've given you. You want to see them treat you nice, essentially. It's like, yeah, I've wanted you for so long. Go ahead and treat me the way I always wanted you to treat me. But whether you're going to commit to them, honestly, you're going to be open about it. Which is very interesting energy, pile one. I wasn't expecting that from you because like I said, you've healed a lot. Maybe they have too, and maybe you're willing to see that within them. Let me go ahead and read from the book for Kronos. Kronos is very interesting. Why am I thinking of Chrono Trigger? Maybe somebody used to play that game. I never did, but I know of the game. I just never had time. But I am a fan of Japanese RPGs, JRPGs. God of time, born to Uranus and Gaia, Kronos overthrew his father to become the king of the Titans, and keeping the prophecy history would repeat. Kronos was overthrown by his son Zeus and imprisoned in Tartarus in the underworld. Yeah, so he's the god of time. This person, I think time is nothing to them. I think they still live in very old stuck ways. They may have not moved on in terms of time of certain feelings. They may have not evolved as much as they say they do. I think they're in a better place mentally and financially, but the people that they used to be attracted to, they're still attracted to, and that's kind of a problem. But with you, you're different. And I think they kind of long for the evolution you've gone through. So they may ask a lot about that. It's like, what did you do to get yourself out of that space? Because they're aware that they are still in that space. Like at one point they thought they were better than you, but now they're seeing you're way better than them. They're not going to recognize you when they see you, pile one, in person, because I really feel like you haven't seen this person in person in a long time, because this back of the deck energy is how they used to see you. And man, okay, I'm not throwing shade. She's still very beautiful, clearly, but look how she has her hair up. She's got these horns, which makes me think of, like, you know, she looks animalistic. She looks like she's more laid back. She's very chill. She's showing skin, but like, you know, it's giving me girl at the gym. So very laid back, not focusing on her looks. And then Celine here looks ethereal. Aphrodite here looks in love. This is how they used to see you, and now they're seeing you. And Hestra here has this look of adoration on her face. At least this is how I'm reading it. Like, she looks a little bit disinterested, but these three look very entranced. They're seeing you in a different light. I feel like you've definitely grown up, or have had a glow up, pile one. I don't think glown is a word. You've definitely had a glow up, pile one, and I feel like they see that. They may look at your socials and see your pictures and be like, wow, my person has sure gotten way prettier or more handsome than they used to be. But look at the men in these. They're not looking, and if they are, it's in this weird dream state with Morpheus. Morpheus is the god of dreams. It's like only his dream self is looking at you, but this guy has his eye closed, he's asleep, and this guy is looking off to the side. I think that's how a lot of the men in this deck are in general. This is assuming they're a man or in their masculine energy. That doesn't have to be the case. I just know that a majority of my readers are like this. But switch the genders if you need to. Because I am seeing your person, regardless of their gender, as this King of Wands, the one in control or wanting to be in control, and the Knight of Cups, the one wanting to approach you with an affirmation of love or a declaration of love. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. But I don't know. I feel like, yeah, you're gonna give him a shot. You're gonna go out with them. Maybe you're in a space where you're dating a lot and you're like, sure, let me just add this one to see where stuff goes. At the very least, to catch up for sure. But I like that. I like that you're not being completely closed off. Maybe you owe them a little bit of an explanation for burning that bridge, especially if you yourself ghosted them or reacted in a way that wasn't positive. But yeah, do watch your back though, because these three have their back turned. So yeah, I feel like there's something about them that's going to come through, because the moon, like I said, it's subconscious thoughts. It could also be their subconscious wanting to heal. They could be a little draining, I'm not going to lie. What was underneath this? 3 of Coins. Some of you could have like a career opportunity with this person. But if it has to stay professional, keep it professional. If not, yeah, very interesting energy. Okay, so we're going to get some closing advice with the wisdom of Hafiz. And this is just going to be more advice on how to handle this. We have listen. Yeah, definitely listen to what they have to say. I feel like you will be doing most of the listening. I don't think you'll be talking a lot. Unless it's just to answer questions. I feel like they're going to have a lot to say as well. Number 45. Yeah, they're going to have a lot to say. I feel like a lot has happened. And you're going to be in an energy of like, okay, let me listen, because I don't want to share too much. You're going to be very closed off, but at the same time, you're going to give it a shot. And Yeah, it's very interesting how you're going to play this out, pile one. If you don't want to, you don't have to. This is just what the cards are telling me. You can switch this up. I'm going to get a card from the Gods and Titans deck. I've been obsessed with this deck lately. Like, it's been really good to me. So, yeah. Luke skill. Anytime I see this guy, and he pops out a lot, it has something to do with work. You could have skills that they could need, or they could have skills you could benefit from. So there's definitely a sense of something professional happening here. Especially, like I said, if you are creative and you've taken your creative abilities to a more professional medium, they could end up helping you. This could be how you hear from them, actually. For example, if you create videos or content, they could be a really great editor, and maybe this is how you network. Because there is an undertone here of something professional and practical. This could be why you agreed to see them. It's more for the practical stuff. Like I said, we had the Queen of Pentacles come through. She's practical, she's logical, she knows where her money is, and this might be a great investment for her. This is how she makes her decisions. So it's going to be very practical. Whenever I see this guy too, I think of Mercury energy. So they could be a Gemini or a Virgo, or just have a prominent Mercury. But this person is very skilled, and they have a skill that you could use, quite honestly. And then I'm hearing one more Oracle deck, but I'm not sure which one. I think I'll use the Pokemon deck. I'm not sure why, but I haven't used this. So I thought about it earlier. I was like, I haven't used this deck in a while. So let's get a card for them. Cute. Comparison will rob you of joy. Be happy for others, but don't feel you need to be like them. Yeah, I feel like if you compare your success to this person, you could end up feeling less or worth, or like, I don't know, it's going to make you a little insecure. So don't compare your journey to this person, especially because I really do feel they've been more successful than you, unfortunately, pile one. Or if not more successful, then maybe they've gotten more offers. Like, they're definitely making more money than you, even if they're in a lower position than you. It's kind of odd. But don't let that make you feel a certain way. You're meant to be you, they're meant to be them. Or even their life's journey. Maybe they've had an easier time in life than you have. Again, it's their journey, yours is your journey. Don't compare yourself to this person, because you're already on a way different level than they are. Whether they want to admit that or not, it's up to them. But like I said, don't compare yourself. But this is where I leave you, my beautiful pile one. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If any of this resonated, or if you want to claim it, you can do so in the comments below. And if you feel like doing so, you can like and subscribe. I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile two. If you chose this piece of black obsidian, then we have your reading here for you about who's going to reach out and what they want, and how it's going to go down, how you're going to react, all that fun stuff. So you have a song, and it's a weird song because I don't even know what it's about. But I've noticed this, even if I don't know what the song is about, like, still look it up and look up the lyrics, because it'll probably apply to you somehow. But the song is called Colors. The title is in English. It's by Utada Hikaru, same lady who sang Simple and Clean and a bunch of other anime songs. But I don't know what it's about. It's all in Japanese, and I've never even looked up the meanings, but it pops up on my playlist and I'll listen to it, and it's kind of catchy. So, like, you know, I just hum along to it. Look it up. See if it applies to you. I can't tell if it does or not so far, because I'm not getting anything except colors. But regardless, let's go ahead and look at your oracles to see who this person is and what they want. We have the High Priestess, number 26. I am reading this as intuition, because even though the Audacity deck is not meant to mirror the tarot deck, the Rider-Waite tarot deck completely, I do get a sense of intuition or enlightenment here. We also have Inner Child, number 21, and I have to block this off. She's naked, but she's happy. Innocence play and reparenting. Very interesting. We also have Connection. Also have to block this off. Bliss, Love, Devotion, number 8. You're in a great space right now, pile 2. Let's see what else. Discernment, 18. Choice, Duality, Diligence. Oh, these dogs are cute. Or wolves. Wolves. Lots of purple. You're very intuitive and you're very blissful and carefree. I'm reading all of these as you. All right, your person Scorpio spirit, investigation, a bloodhound on the trail, uncover secrets. There are times when you must ignore the obvious and track clues to find out what really matters. That might be trust, love, or connection. Feel the thrill of following an idea, inquiry, or emotional experience to its source. This person could be a Scorpio. Because we have so many dogs coming through, I'm wondering if dogs are of importance here. And peacock spirit, let it shine. You're in a great space, pile 2. You are in a great space. So this person who's calling, or maybe they are calling. Maybe you're actually getting a regular phone call or face chat. They're a little secretive. They're trying to figure out what you're up to. They want to know what's up with you. They're very inquisitive and almost a little demanding about it too. It's interesting. With Scorpio spirit, I am thinking that they're just being a little bit nosy, quite literally, because this dog is like sniffing around. But they have also seen you grow, because I'm seeing how these dogs are looking at this little flower. They're seeing you blossom and bloom, and they want to know what's up with you. Because all 3 of these figures, I'm seeing them as you, pile 2. And this girl is like laid back in her tub, relaxing, having a great time, smoking something here for sure to let her relax, whatever that is. And this one is like releasing her inner child, being free, carefree, being happy, dancing around. This looks like a yoga pose, but it's not. It's actually just her balancing on one foot. Because at first I thought it was oh my god, what's it called? It's been so long since I've taught yoga, I forgot the names, but it looks like that one where you have to balance. Maybe it is. And then here, this is camel pose, connection. You're connected to source. You're connected to the high vibes, to the great feeling of the universe, to the love of the universe. And even this peacock spirit, I feel, is you. You're just letting it shine. You're letting it show that you are glowing, that you are in a great space. And why this is, we'll tap into the tarot for that. But this person wants to know why. I feel like they're very suspicious. They want to know what you're up to. If you have somebody in your life, they want to know that too. If you've been doing anything questionable substances, they might want to know that as well. I feel like this person's just very nosy, because I don't think you actually have. This is just how you're coming off. But this person who's coming in, they don't want to reveal themselves, because this is just how they operate. It's part of the reason I can't really read too much of their energy right now, at least. But they're very nosy and they want to know. This person could have been searching you up on social media or Google, but I feel like you've either blocked them or you don't follow them, or you don't allow them to follow you, because this person has meddled within your affairs before, whoever this is. It does feel like a mom figure, but it could also be an ex, somebody that you really don't want to have to deal with too much, whoever this is. Yeah. Or maybe a former friend. This person is curious as to what you are up to. They want to know why you're looking so great and so good. And their intentions, quite honestly, I feel like it's envy, because we have Scorpio. I'm not saying all Scorpios are like this, but they do have intense feelings of jealousy from time to time. And that's what I'm seeing here, especially with discernment. It's like, are they doing the right choice? They want to find something wrong with how great you're feeling, being, or presenting yourself, essentially. So watch out for that. How they're going to come through, though, I feel like it's quite literally going to be a call. They're going to want to talk to you or see you. If it's like if it's video chat, they want to see what you're up to. Yeah, to me it feels like mom energy or parent energy, like somebody in your family who's very nosy. It could also, again, be an ex who just keeps tabs on you, or like a baby mama, baby daddy situation. They just want to see what you're up to. Honestly, they could benefit from minding their business. But if it's a parent, I feel like they feel entitled to know your business. You know, sometimes families like that. But you're doing great, pile 2, and I'm very proud of you. Whatever it is that you're doing, you keep doing it, because I'm seeing an open heart space here with the peacock spirit. You could have recently had a glow up. Maybe you did a makeover as well. Like maybe you changed your hair or makeup, or you took a picture looking really, really good. So again, this person is wondering if there is somebody in your life. That's the biggest thing coming through, which is why I also bring up ex, because if this person, if you still talk to this person, this ex of yours, they want to size them up, essentially. They want to see what this person you're dating looks like. Whether you actually have somebody or not, pile 2, I think that's irrelevant. If you're looking good and feeling good and taking pictures and posting them up because you feel good, that's you. You're allowed to do that. You don't have to have a reason behind that other than that's just what you want to do. So yeah. Also, there is, I said 26 for this one, and this is 46. There is a gap here of 20 years. So I'm not sure if 20 years has anything to do with anything. We also have 21. Maybe some of you have just turned 21, and again, maybe you're doing certain maybe you're picking up certain habits that people are curious about. Number 8 lets me know that you're hard at work though. You're working on your connection, you're healing your inner child, you are tapping into your intuition, into your connection with the divine. Honestly, part of the reason you're glowing up is because you're just in a better mental and spiritual space. You've let go a lot of your past. You've done a lot of healing, and it's starting to show on the outside because you heal the inside and then it starts showing on the outside. I've seen that. Whenever people have that glow within them, that's what that is. So really, it's quite beautiful. Also, we have 2 full moons here. So yeah, I feel like the full moon is you being in this state of emotional completion and emotional, I'm hearing exhilaration or exuberance. I guess take that if it applies. And then this person is the sun, but this sun looks menacing. It's like they want to shed light on all this subconscious stuff that you've been doing. Again, this person is just nosy. Mostly they think you have somebody in your life or you're doing certain things within your life and they want to know about it. It's just pure nosiness. But let's move on. Well, no. Let's get some astro dice first to see anything else. I did it for the first pile, so I'm going to do it for you. We have Jupiter. Like I said, you're very happy, very abundant, very happy. Pisces. And the 10th house. The 10th house lets me know this is public image. So this is how you're coming off. You're coming off as somebody very abundant, very joyful, but also a little bit Pisces makes me think of like inner child, so that would make sense, but also very spiritual. Maybe they're noticing that you are in a much more spiritual state. Whoa, sorry about that. Oh my God, where'd you go? There we go. Yeah, they want to know what's up with you. They might also want to know about your job, because whenever I think of Jupiter, I think of money. So they might want to know if you are doing well financially, or if you're spending your money on certain things that may be a little ridiculous. The 10th house, again, they want to know about your career, but they're also seeing this on a public platform because the 10th house can be public image as well. So very curious, very nosy. They're following your socials. They're seeing stuff on your socials and they want to know what's up with that. But let's move on to the tarot to see what's going on or how this is going to go down. Yeah, this is a call. You're going to talk to this person. Some things are just this whole reading so far has been very straightforward. Let's see. Okay, so the top cards are going to be them. Bottom cards are going to be you. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, they think you're up to something shady. Or they themselves could just be sneaking around. Something about lies, deception with the ironies here. I'm going to say these are the Furies. We also have 6 of Wands, Nike, Victory. You just look victorious. I see this as you. You have the High Priestess, Persephone. The High Priestess showed up again. You are very much in your intuitive space. They could be wanting to tap into that intuition, especially if this is somebody who knows you're intuitive and wants to get some of your advice. But also I'm thinking of Persephone and how her relationship with her mother is, how she spends like half of the year with Hades in the underworld and half of her year with her mother on the wherever, I forget where she goes, but basically she brings spring and summer. She brings all the flora and fauna back. So if this is a mother, this could be one that's a little bit too meddling and a little bit too attached. What's another card we have? The Chariot, Apollo. Like I said, they're this Apollo character. If you've read the webcomic Lore Olympus, you know that Persephone and Apollo have a very bad relationship. I'm not saying that this person is like Apollo. I'm not saying that they're doing what they did in that very particular webcomic. This is not mythology. This is the webcomic, and they're very different. I'm just letting you know that for those of you who don't know what it is. But this person definitely feels like you owe them something. That's the biggest thing I'm getting from this. That's not typically what this card means, but the Chariot, or at least Apollo here, lets me know that this person is, one, watching you, two, they think you owe them something. It could be money. The Chariot is also giving me Cancer vibes here, which again, mother energy, but it could also be somebody who is a Cancer or has Cancerian energy. Last card, Seven of Coins, Calliope. Yeah, you're just working on yourself. You are really hard at work on either your back, your emotional state, whatever you got going. You're busy, pile 2. Back of the deck energy, the sun. The sun is coming out again. They want to shed light on whatever this is. Look at the natural progression of this from like dark, really dark, to light. They want to unearth something here. They think you're in the dark, but honestly, you're shining. Because even in these two, because I'm seeing you as these two, well, 3 people here, pile 2, you're shining despite the fact that you're in the dark. They may think you're in the dark, but you're not. But let's look at your energy and what you will do. If it is an ex, I feel like, again, they think you owe them something. Like, they want to know. Okay, we have 2 of Swords. You're not going to want to talk to them. 6 of Swords. You honestly want to move on from whatever this is. You don't care. Like, yeah. All right, 6 of Wands. Clarify the 6 of Wands. Empress. Yeah, you're in your Empress energy. You are nurturing yourself, working on you. You've definitely had a glow up. You are looking amazing, pile 2. Keep doing what you do. You're amazing. And to clarify the High Priestess, to clarify Persephone, we have the Queen of Cups, Mother of Cups. Mother quite literally is coming through. I'm glad I chose the cards I chose today. There's a reason I choose these decks. Like I said, Apollo and Persephone and Laura Olympus. If you know, you know. I'm not going to explain what it is because it's kind of triggering and it's not a great thing that happened between them. But essentially they dated and he's not great to her. Okay, to clarify the Chariot, I feel like it could be both, like an ex and a mother here. Okay, to clarify the Chariot, we have 2 cards again. Page of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. Like I said, you're busy. The 7 of Pentacles is here again. You've got stuff to do and these people just want to bother you with little petty things. That's how I'm seeing this. Because the Page of Swords, I think like you'll indulge them in what's going on, but it's going to be like short, concise messages. Or if they try to call you, you might message them back with, hey, I'm sorry, I'm busy with this, and that. Like, you know, you're not going to give them exactly what they want to hear, or you're not going to give them enough. That's what I'm feeling. They might try to call you, but you're just going to be like, you know, you're just going to send them a text. Clarify the 7 of Coins. What are you working on? Because I'm curious myself too. Judgment. Ooh. This transformation you're going through. You're doing some big projects. You're doing some big shifting. You might be moving. You might be ending something, starting something, but you're working on big things. Judgment is a very heavy card because it's a big pivotal thing in your life. Back of the deck, Moon. Yeah, you're keeping the secret. They don't need to know. Also, the Sun and Moon keeps coming through here. There's something here about you two being at odds, because when I think of the Sun and the Moon, I think of an immediate opposition. You guys are just not on the same wavelength, so you can't be bothered to care about what it is that they want. I guess it's good that you clicked this reading because now I'm letting you know exactly what it is they want. They're just being nosy. They think you owe them something. They want to know what's going on. Some of them might try to make up the idea that you're up to no good with the 7 of Swords here. They might think you're lying about something or that you're putting up a front on social media to hide something dark. Truth is, you're not. You're just transforming, glowing, and healing. And healing can be dark, yes, but you don't want to share your healing process with these people because they wouldn't understand or they don't care. It's odd because they show like they care, but they honestly just want to look for a piece of information that's going to fulfill their whatever, their nosiness, essentially. But honestly, you're doing great. You're doing great. You're successful because you're focusing on you. You're successful because you're emotionally nurturing yourself in a way that these people never could. Honestly, I think that's what's bothering them. If it was an ex or if it was a parent that didn't really parent you that well, like, you're giving yourself all the love that they never could. And I think subconsciously, on a very subconscious level, they are not aware of this because they couldn't, like, they are not there. But they see that you're finally getting what you've always wanted from them, and that is bothering them on a very subconscious level, very psychological level, whatever you want to call it. You're giving yourself the love they never could, and they don't like that. That's why they think you owe them something. It's like, why? They never gave you anything. They never gave you that love, attention, or whatever it is. They never gave you that stability. You're giving that to yourself, and they're mad about it somehow. And I can see why you don't want to deal with them. Their energy is just ick. You're working on you and you're looking great and it bothers them. Let it bother them. Like, they had their chance. They could have been the person who made you happy, and instead you had to learn to make yourself happy. It's almost like they think you don't deserve that happiness somehow, which is very, yeah, there's a lot of emotional manipulation from this person. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. They hide it very well. Or they may think that they're no longer in that space, but they fall into it very easily. In fact, I feel like it could be both an ex and a mother figure, and maybe they have very similar traits, and it could have been part of the reason you fell for this ex, because that same negative trait that you grew up with your mother, they had. So you were used to that, but you finally outgrown this, and you're doing so much better, pile 2. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you tried blocking them again, or if you just ignored them, because that's what I'm seeing. They want to call you, they want to talk to you, they want to have a heart-to-heart, and you're just like, nope, I'm busy. Whether you actually are busy or not doesn't matter. You've got bigger things to handle. Or at the very least, you're trying to conserve your energy, because you know that if you talk to these people, it's going to be draining, or it's not going to go well. Yeah. Besides, it's not like you're going to be able to convince them. Like, even if you did tell them what's going on, they wouldn't buy it. They won't believe it. The 7 of Swords is deception. They're deceiving themselves. Like, even if you told them, no, I'm just on a good path. I'm healing myself. I'm doing great. I'm making money, working out, you know, whatever it is that you're doing that is great. They're not going to believe it. So why bother trying to talk to them? Honestly, I wouldn't answer that call, but I feel like you're going to, just out of respect. You're going to give them a small message, be like, yeah, I'm busy right now. I'll talk to you in a few weeks when I'm open, or something like that. But this person is just looking for reasons to hate you. But there's no reason to hate you. You're just finally getting your emotional needs fulfilled, and for some reason, they're upset about that. I guess they're upset about that because they realize that they were never able to do that for you. Honestly, who they should be going on and on about is themselves. Like, they need to heal themselves instead of worrying about you. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. This is who this person is. It's just so clear. Anyway, okay, let's get some advice cards, some closing advice for you, pile 2. What's funny is obsidian can be used to protect you. So if you want to get a piece of obsidian, I know they sell it in the shape of like an arrow or a knife to cut cords. You might need to cut cords with these people so they can stop bothering you. Take that only if it resonates and if that's what you work with. 19, dream wide awake. You have big dreams you want to accomplish. They could be dreaming about you. You could be dreaming about them. But dream wide awake. Dream to the point that you know you can make those wishes come true. This could also be talking about your actual aspirations here, where you want to make them come true, especially if you're working on like a business or something along those lines. We're going to get a card from the Gods and Titans deck. We have Vulcan, inventiveness. Yeah, I like this card. He's hard at work, but he's also creating something for the better of everybody. Vulcan is, he creates weapons for the Olympians in Greek mythology, but this is somebody who's really good with their hands. They're good at coming up with things that are new. You yourself could be coming up with something innovative, pile 2. You're making big moves here. You're coming up with something important. Like I said, some of you could be starting a business. You're working on your dreams. And I feel like these people may not align with your dreams, so I could see why you would want to keep them at a distance. And then we're going to get a card from the Pokemon Oracle. We have, give yourself that love. What did I say? Give yourself that love that these people never could. These people were supposed to love you, either because you agreed to a relationship with them or because they were your family. Doesn't have to be a mother figure, by the way. I know I kept saying mother because it was just the strongest thing coming through, but like an overbearing parent could also apply here. But yeah, give yourself that love that these people never could. You're out there working on your dreams because these people couldn't give you what you needed. It could have just been financial support. It could have been support in general. You're pouring all that love back into yourself and not wasting your time with them. So yeah, I'm very proud of you, pile 2. Very proud of you. I wish you nothing but the best. This is where I leave you. So if any of this resonated, please let me know in the comments. And if you feel like doing so, you can like and subscribe. Again, sending you so much love, so much protection. I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello there, pile 3. If you chose this green calcite, then we have a reading here for you about who's reaching out, what they will want, how you will handle the situation, and of course, anything else that's coming up. So we're going to start with the oracles that you chose, and then we're going to dive into the tarot to see how you're going to handle it. The oracles are going to let us know who this is, what's going on, and anything along those lines. So we have the dead end job, number 31 for you. We also have, oh, she's actually covered. Equanimity, number 37. Loving awareness, acceptance, and ease. We also have Capricorn material, leadership, geese fly in formation. We should all have a chance to take the lead. Move to the front and spread your wings. In this position, no one can get in your way, but you have the force of the wind against you. Some of you could be getting a call from a job for a promotion or something along those lines. Somebody's reaching out to let you know you could get a leadership position. We also have Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, you are ready for whatever this is. You have a lot of knowledge, and I see that people see you have a lot of there's a sense of flowing to you. I feel like you're really good at what you do because you're able to roll with the punches. You're able to be very flexible. You really combine all elements of whatever this is to be able to handle the situation very well. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're ready for it. You yourself might not think you're ready for this leadership position, but you actually are. And I feel like a lot of these things are going to come very naturally to you. Again, you're not going to think you're ready for it, but you are. The dead end job lets me know it could be at a dead end job. You might just by chance run into a situation where you can get a leg up in a position of leadership, or you could be leaving behind this dead end job to a different company, a different job that is better able to advance you, transform you, do the things that you need and or want here. The fact that I'm channeling a lot of this very easily, I can tell it's going to be very divinely guided. A lot of you will not see it coming. But there's going to be a sense of ease here. Like, it's going to be very easy to accept this. It's going to feel automatic. Like, you're not even going to question it twice when this offer comes along, because you will know it's meant for you. If it's not a job, it could be a position within like a group or some sort of entity where you're able to help them out. It could be a collaboration as well, but there's definitely a sense here that you are very divinely guided to whatever this is. It could be a collaboration. It could be I don't know. It's definitely gonna feel like a higher calling, because whatever you're moving on to is more divinely guided than when you used to be in. Whatever you used to be in, this was heading nowhere. You were making money, you were paying your bills, you were, doing what you needed to do. But whatever's going to come here for you, very divinely guided, very divinely guided. The wolf spirit lets me know that it's going to be something you can either work within groups or work alone. You're going to be given that option to either work in a group or alone. And I feel like you like that flexibility. You're going to like this sense that you have more control over the setting of what it is you're going to do. It could be a work from home situation where you can go into the office whenever you want, depending on how much social interaction you would like that day. But with Capricorn, it lets me know you are going to be making more money. This is going to pave the way for something bigger, or at the very least, it's going to network you so that you can find the people you need to further advance to whatever it is that you actually want to do. Whether this next job or position is actually your life's calling, I'm not sure. It could be, it may not, but it's definitely going to get you there. I know that for a fact. And yeah, I love this. It's very short and concise. You've had the least amount of cards, and I typically don't bring this up, but honestly, pile 3, whoever's reaching out, I don't know who it is. I just know that it's the offer that's going to be reaching out to you, if that makes any sense. It doesn't matter who the deliverer is. What matters is what you're going to be receiving. And it's going to be a message for change. As I'm saying this, I'm looking outside and the wind is going crazy. And those are the winds of change, pile 3. Yeah, this is pretty amazing, because even here, she looks like she's commanding the wind. I'm not sure if you can tell, but she's very rooted in the ground. And around her is this, I guess it's supposed to be spirit, but I'm also seeing that as the wind. And I want to say it's raining too. You're combining all the elements to do something amazing here. Why am I being shown Avatar: The Last Airbender? Take it if it resonates. But you know how Aang had to really rise to the calling of being an avatar? It's going to be that. You're going to have a little bit of a little existential crisis. It won't be too long. It might just last a day or two, where you're kind of questioning everything. It's like, should I take this offer? Should I go? Will it pay more? Will it pay less? Like, you're going to be going through all the questions one has whenever it comes to getting a new job. But there's going to be a sense of urgency here. Not emergency, but urgency. Because it might be for a limited time, or you might have to get your stuff together very quickly to leave behind the old job and really figure out your finances. But I am getting the feeling that everything will fall into place. It's going to work out exactly for you. Just remember to put that out there, that everything has to work out for you in order for you to accept this. Because regardless, I really do see you moving on. You're moving on to something because it's your calling, whatever this is. And what this job is, I'm not sure. I just know it's closer to your life's purpose than whatever this old job used to be. Let me go ahead and get your Astro Dice to see what else is coming through. So we have Virgo, another workaholic sign. 10th house of career, makes sense. And Saturn. Love it. Love it. Yep. Some of you could have Saturn and Virgo. You don't have to. Or you could have Saturn in the 10th house. Your career is very important. Regardless, yeah, this all has to do with a job. Like all three of these, I'm not surprised. I was even thinking, watch them all end up being about career. They all have to do with career. Earth signs in general care about their abundance. They care about their material wealth. This lets me know that you have the skills for this though, because Virgo is a very skilled sign, or they have the capability of being able to acquire any skill because they have diligence and attention to detail. They're good workers. They're very good workers. You could be a Virgo as well, but regardless, these two energies, Capricorn and Virgo, are coming through. All that's missing is Taurus for the money. So I'm not sure if it's going to pay more or less. I feel like it will depend, but there's definitely a feeling here that, yeah, it's time to go on. Numbers coming through, 31, 37, 67. There's a 30-year gap here. So whatever this is, I'm not sure if you've been with a company for 30 years and it's time to move on, or if this is going to last 30 years. I don't know. But there's like a huge 30-year gap here, or 30 something. It could be 30 days. You could end up having to go 30 days without a paycheck. So do pay attention to that. Or 30 days before you can start this job, they might give you 30 days to move. It could be like that, whatever it is. But timing is of the essence here, but also remember timing can be on your side because Saturn does rule time. Or is that Uranus? I think they both do. Regardless, let's move on to the tarot because I'm very curious to see what this is. So there's no who here. It's really something, it's a thing that is reaching out for you. It's an opportunity that's reaching out. Because I'm not seeing a particular person. I'm just seeing somebody who works for the company or something like that. But regardless, let's look at the tarot. Maybe the tarot will clue us into something. So the top row is going to be this opportunity. Yeah, let's just go with that. This opportunity that is reaching out. Which is odd because the other piles were definitely people. So for my pile 3, we have the 9 of Cups with Amphitrite. This is going to be more emotionally fulfilling than the last one. It's going to be a soul's calling. You're going to feel at peace with it. It could also be more convenient to your home situation. We have the King of Wands, Kronos. You're going to be very empowered by this. This is that position of leadership because the King of Wands is somebody who's able to command and control a room. Kronos, again, time is on your side. This is the god of time. We have 6 of Cups. Again, more emotional fulfillment. You're going to be really getting along with the people or the project in this situation. It's going to fill your imagination. It's going to enliven you. Yeah. If you were called to pile 1, the person in pile 1 could play some key role in this, but only take it if it resonates. Only if you were already called to it. If not, don't, because I feel like that person it could go either way. So we have the Queen of Coins. Yeah, this is that money aspect. You're working on your abundance with Rhea here. You definitely, yeah, you're worried about your stability. We also have the King of Coins. Yep, so you will be making money from this, or at the very least, it has the potential to provide for you exactly what it is that you need. Back of the deck energy, 4 of Swords, Hypnos. You might need to sleep on it though. Like, definitely don't respond right away. Sleep for a few days, think about it, but don't wait too long because I feel like there is some sort of time limit on this. We're going to clarify this with the Wild Unknown Tarot. This is going to be you and where you are, but I feel like a lot of this was already you. Okay, so to clarify the Nine of Cups, it's going to be a little bit burdening at first. I feel like you're going to take on a lot, or you're going to try to make it harder than it has to be, is what I'm hearing. Because it's actually very simple, but because you're so used to being in the grind and used to working a lot, you're going to try and make it harder than it is, if that makes sense. I've done this before where I've moved to a different job, and even though it was the same job, a different company, I made it harder for myself because I brought that energy with me. So I had to really check myself and be like, look, this is not how it is anymore. Let me let that energy go. So beware of that. Two of Cups. You could make really good friends here. It could be with this King of Wands character, somebody who is in charge. You could really just get along with your boss as well if this is somebody who is above you. But you're definitely going to get along with somebody who's very charismatic but also wants to see you advance. They want to see you succeed. Clarify, yeah, the Six of Cups, the Fool. You're going to feel like a new person here. It's going to feel like a new adventure. It could bring some youthfulness to you as well, if that makes sense. You could be working with younger people, and maybe that's why, but I feel like you're gonna, and people will say this when they see you once you accept this opportunity, you're gonna look younger because you're finally fulfilling wishes from your younger self. Let's see, to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, you're gonna emotionally fulfill dreams is what I'm hearing. You're going to be taken care of monetarily. You're going to have all the things you wanted. Like, don't worry about finances. They will sort themselves out. You will not worry about money. King of Coins has 2. The Hierophant, you're going to be learning a lot. Learning a lot. It's weird because I feel like you already have the skills needed, the materials needed, the knowledge needed, but you're still going to keep learning here. 7 of Cups, options. You're going to also have a lot of options when it comes to the things you can do here. I feel like you're going to get a lot more freedom here as well. Back of the deck energy, Ace of Swords. This is going to be a very mentally stimulating environment as well. It's not going to be like that dead-end job. You know how some dead-end jobs, they can just feel boring, or you just sit there and you're waiting for like the clock to strike, I don't know, 5 so you can clock out. It's not going to be this way here. This place is going to mentally stimulate you. It's going to feel like it's made for you. It's going to be challenging at first, again, like any new environment would be. But once you let go of the notion that something has to be hard, this is going to be a lot easier for you. You're going to meet people that have already made their success. Because the way I can read these Queens and King of Pentacles here, they could also be people who have made a lot of money there, and you're going to talk to them. They're going to let you know exactly how it is that their life is now. It's going to give you a sense of security knowing that you can achieve what they have, because I feel like they're going to be very honest with you as well. And it's going to be very it's going to be a wish fulfillment, because the 7 of Cups can be a wish coming true, as can the 9 of Cups. But where the 9 of Cups is more emotional, the 7 is quite literally you getting what you want, which sometimes is not always the best. But in this case, because it's surrounded by such positivity or by such critically thinking cards, you're going to see exactly what it feels like to get exactly what you want. You're going to see a glimpse of the kind of life you've always wanted with these people that you are surrounding yourself with. Like, you're going to see people in a position that you've always wanted. They're going to tell you how it is, and you're going to be like, yes, I want that. If you want to see this King of Wands character, like I said, it could be you in a position of leadership, but it could also be somebody else who's trying to help you out with something. Regardless, you're going to make a good friendship with them. Potential for romance here, but I don't want to get too much into that because this is not what this reading is about, is what I'm being told. And if they do have any feelings for you, man, okay. There's potential for a relationship here. You're going to have to play it very cool, because they could lose their job over this, but they want to see you in a better place. They're going to be very honest with you though, and I feel like that may be off the clock, or they might try to tell you something. It's going to be very early on when you're here, like within that first month or two. It's very interesting energy. Like, they're trying to keep low because everybody here is facing forward except this person. They're turned away. Very interesting. But take that only if it resonates. This doesn't have to be the case. I just think it's something a little juicy coming through here, because regardless, you're doing something that is finally more true to your nature. And this opportunity is reaching out. You know what? This person could be the one reaching out. This King of Wands character, they could be a fire sign, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. It could also be this King of Coins, so it could be somebody who is earth energy. But mostly, I do feel like whoever is reaching out, you will like what they have to say. You will like how organized they are. You will like how they communicate. But you will learn so much from this environment, so much. Like, the Fool lets me know that you're ready to learn. The Hierophant is somebody who's willing to pass down knowledge. And here I'm seeing it in a very traditional way. Sometimes I read the Hierophant as karmic lessons, but I don't see that. I see you more as learning or trying to learn as much as you can from these people because you really want to do whatever it is that they do. You're going to be asking all the right questions. And because you ask all the right questions, they're going to know you're the one. If you're a candidate for this, or if they're giving you a trial period, they're going to know you're the one when you ask all these questions, because it's always the people who ask the most interesting and proper questions that are going to get ahead. And they like that. They don't want somebody who's just going to take advantage of this opportunity. But you're going to show that. It's going to be very apparent. It's not going to be something you even have to try for. It's just going to be very apparent. You could also make friends here, and a lot of them are going to be like earth sign based. So that's how you know they're going to be very true to you. Earth signs are very dependable, very reliable. They also have their finances in order. So these are going to be friends that are going to pay for their own things, or may even pay for your things. They're not going to care about how much money you have because they already have money. So like, if you're used to flaky friends where you had to pay for their bills, not anymore. Not with these people. You're playing with the big boys now. Is what I'm hearing. Oh, I love this for you, pile 3. I'm not sure if this was the reading you were expecting either. Maybe you thought it was going to be some person trying to say something. No, this is an opportunity who's trying to reach you. It's a whole dang experience trying to reach you, pile 3. I love this energy. I love it. Okay, we're going to get some closing advice. This is the wisdom of Hafiz. Listen, number 45. You know what? Only if you were called to pile 1. Go to pile 1, because this also came up in pile 1. But you're listening. I hear right now that you're going to listen to the things that people say about this company, about this project, about this situation, because you're really learning. I'm going to get another card for you. Set your intentions, number 30. 30 is coming up again. Maybe some of you are turning 30, or it took 30 years in the making to get here, but or the address could be 30. Maybe, I don't know. But with set your intentions, like I said, this is like a blessing that has come that you've wished for so many years. This is a blessing. So definitely set your intention that you're going to make the best of this opportunity, pile 3. Let's go ahead and get a card from the Gods and Titans deck. Yeah, I love this. I love this energy for you, pile 3. Okay, you got 2. Focus. Yeah, you're going to be very focused on whatever's going on here. Or this could improve your focus. I feel like this goes along with mental stimulation. You're able to focus on these things because you care about these things. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever this opportunity is. Also, Shiva, Destroyer. Ooh, I like this. I am going to read from the book. But Shiva is destroying so that you can create better things. Oh, I love that. I love it. I'm going to read because I know the book is going to say something better than I could ever put into words because I'm not too familiar with Shiva. Yeah. And wrong deck. We're using the Pokemon deck. If you're presented problems without solutions, some will choose to get used to it. This is your past energy. It's like you're leaving a burning building that you didn't even realize was burning. Because you just got so used to that negative environment. You got so used to being in that energy. Like I said, when you first get there, you're going to try and bring that energy with you. But you're going to have to learn that, hey, this is not that space anymore. It's okay for you to change things or to be more relaxed, to be more... Yeah, you're going to have a hard time relaxing. And people may notice that. They're going to be like, oh, pile 3's trying a little too hard. Oh, they were just scarred by their old workplace. That's okay. It's that kind of energy. People are going to have sympathy for you, so don't worry. Some of them may understand. Some of them may come from that same workplace as well. So maybe they really will understand why you are acting the way you are. I'm not saying it's going to be anything big. It's just going to be something subtle that they're like, oh, okay. You're traumatized. Let us help you out. Yeah, it's very encouraging energy. These people are going to be very nice. Okay, Shiva, destruction. Dance away any old beliefs that burden you. Defy and destroy what stands in your way to happiness and enlightenment. Oh, that's beautiful. Destroy what stands in your way to happiness and enlightenment. Yeah, Like I said, Shiva is destroying all the crap you didn't have to deal with anymore. Oh, I love that. I love this. It's going to put you in a healthier space. It's going to bring something much more fulfilling. It's going to... There's something great about this. It's really great. I promise you. And it's going to be very stimulating mentally, emotionally. It's going to be fulfilling. It's going to bring in more money and give you the flexibility you need. But this is where I leave you, my beautiful pile 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you would like to claim this energy, I would do so. It's amazing. And if you feel like subscribing or liking, you can as well. But regardless, I will see you in the next reading. Take care.